What's up, everybody? It's your man, Jason Anderson.
Raymundo Farmer.
And James Kirshner.
And we are the PotateBros.
That'd be PotateBros.
Yeah.
PotateBros.
PotateBros.
How are you guys this night? This evening?
PotateBros. B-Bros.
PotateBros.
B-Bros.
We are the PotateBros. And today, we finna talk about some video games.
Video games.
Or, I guess you could say, La Videojuegos.
You could say a video James.
Yo. Anyway.
He's salty because all my puns are better than his. I don't know.
My
And James thinks
only
of
good.
faster too.
My puns are only good 1 out of 10 of the time. Not even one. It's like 1 out of 20. Cause then I'll throw like 20 out there. Only one of them with James would be like, eh. And the rest of he's like, no.
Just stop right there.
Don't you hate when you say like a pun or a joke and you're the only one that laughs?
Bro, sometimes what I say is funny though. Like people just don't get it. Is it my fault or is it their fault? Like
I reference stuff all the time and nobody gets it. Like I reference something like out of nowhere.
It's because James referenced some weird stuff.
I just make references.
James would reference some old stuff from 1950. Like how am I supposed to know that?
No,
like
not only
today,
old stuff, just like obscure stuff.
Yeah, like I think just
like
today
people that nobody has heard of.
Me and him were talking. I said, well, what was it you said? You sang a song from that song, I Got No Wheels or I Got No Handlebars.
Oh,
I said something.
Bike with no handlebars.
I said something, and then he sings a verse or a lyric from that song, and I'm like,
because what? Okay, so we were volunteering at a summer camp, and one of the teams was called the Movers, and one of the lines from that song is "Movers, Shakers, and Producers." So I was like, the first thing that came to my head was that song.
Now, so why can it be like movers, as in people who move your truck around, people who move your boxes?
Movers, Shakers, and Producers, like that song, I listened to like all the time for some reason. It was one of my favorite songs for a while.
Interesting.
So it was, I don't know. That's the thing that I do. And both of you are on your phones.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
I'm about to put this down. Oh, let me see.
I got people to text.
Check if your ringer's still on.
Mine's not though, cause I keep my ringer off.
I keep my ringer off. It annoys me.
It's not like It's not like if I keep it on, I'm gonna actually get messages anyway. But so as I said today we'll be talking about video games, and personally, I want to talk about upcoming games at the moment. Do you guys have any upcoming? Because I know that Elder Scrolls 6 has not even been announced yet, but we're waiting. We're pretty sure it's gonna come sooner or later. So I'm just talk about it. It looks great in my mind.
In your mind,
it's already a great game.
The concept of this game is amazing.
Exactly.
The game that I'm really looking forward to is No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky is going to be awesome. Okay, so if you don't know what this game is, I suggest you look it up for one thing. Google is better than I am, but this game, it's a open world. Well, it's open universe. It's not even open world. It's open universe, and they say that 99% of the planets that are in this universe will not be discovered by the entirety of the players that are going to be playing.
That is crazy.
Or maybe they just threw a whole bunch of planets in there that can't be discovered.
No, it's all computer generated, and it's like, so you start on one planet, and then I think you like build rockets and stuff like that, and you're in this space society. So, and then you trade. It's kind of, and then you go.
What is it like? I feel like is it like a specific goal in the end of the side quest, or is it just like the goal is to get to
go and explore? I think that's the premise of it.
So
I haven't seen a whole lot recently about it, but I have seen like just a lot of posts about it, just explaining kind of what the premise is. So it's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm probably not going to buy it right away. I'm probably gonna wait till it goes on sale on Steam for $3 because I'm broke. But yeah,
somebody started a GoFundMe for games.
That's exactly what we need.
Yeah, y'all heard that Kanye West got a GoFundMe for him by somebody else, and he actually got like thousands of dollars, and he even make it himself. Like a fan made a GoFundMe for Kanye.
But so the fan got all the money.
No, they got in contact with Kanye West and literally gave him the money because he was in debt.
What? Oh,
remember that time he was in debt? Like literally, somebody made it. People, And people were mad because they were like, oh, so many other people need that money. I'm like, it's not even your money, man. Why are you tripping?
Yeah.
I hate people who always try to ruin something for somebody else. But that's another topic for another day. Ray, what games or James were you done with your No Man's? Why is it Sky?
No Man's Sky.
Why is it Sky not Universe?
I don't know.
And isn't it somebody's Sky? Because if they're exploring it, right?
It's No Man's Sky. Everybody's exploring like.
Oh,
yeah,
it
belongs to no one.
It belongs to no
one.
one.
It belongs to.
Is it online or just like?
It's MMO.
Oh, it's MMO.
Yeah.
I never played MMOs before.
Yeah.
I don't really
You haven't played Elder Scrolls Online?
No,
well,
they said it was
computer
bad.
Is garbage.
Yeah, my computer is garbage first of all, and they said it was, and I'm broke, and and they said it wasn't that good. So.
Well, it's the mods that are the best part about Skyrim, at least on PC, because
Yeah,
you
but
can get some crazy mods.
after you finish the game,
so
then you
fun.
mod the game, you know.
Yeah.
So when I finished Skyrim, then I started getting these ed mods. I got this wand mod with the like OP fire abilities. You know what? They should make Skyrim able to like kill the civilians.Ause it's no
Why?
fun, like you know GTA, you can kill
everybody.
everybody. That's what makes this game fun. Like honestly,
Why does it make it fun to kill you?
because it's like, how are you gonna give me this humongous world and restrict me to this
And then
one
give
thing?
you restrictions.
You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so infinitely spawning enemies. That makes more sense.
Yes, yes.
Pretty much.
I'd rather.
Infinitely spawning enemies.
Here's what I'd rather do. I'd be able to like kill a whole village off, and like there's no people in that village. I don't know. Actually, let me stop. And it affects the whole game. So now you can't buy anything from that village. You know?
Yeah.
It's your fault if you kill the person, right?
So
That's true.
that would be good as a game mechanic, but like,
And then
just for the sake of killing civilians, I don't think that's.
And
a
then
good-
if you kill,
on purpose doing that doesn't.
and then you
make
could go to
sense.
jail. Maybe if you kill a civilian, or the store owners leave because what store owner wants to be in a ghetto neighborhood, unless you're a liquor store in a ghetto neighborhood. Ray, explain to us.
Shut up.
But so yeah, hey, Elder Scrolls people, hire me, please. Just
He's
let
got-
me talk
he's got
about my
good
ideas.
concepts.
I have good concepts, but anyway, well,
So far, he's the only one with them.
all game people, you know, not all of them, but most game people have good ideas. It's always the fans that come with the best game. We just can't make it.
Yeah, because I feel like low key, do we know it better than the platform than the people that make it?
I feel like we do. I feel like
we.
I mean,
okay,
Of course we
we
don't.
don't know.
Of course we don't.
We don't know all the effort and the time. Well, I mean, you know the time and the effort going into it, but you don't know like how to code a game.
Yeah.
So you can't
Something we
really
gotta
like
do.
say, "Oh, I know more than the developers," because you don't. Like they're the developers for the game for a reason. But
It
still,
actually kind of depends on the,
I don't know.
on the company. Like as James said, we never know more than them, but we know. I feel like for
More
example,
about certain aspects.
For example, the Avatar movie. Okay, yes, he made the movie, so he knows more about that movie, but we know more about the actual
We know more
subject.
about Avatar.
So you know what I mean? Like that's where we come in. Like, bro, no, you should hire me to direct you, or even write the script.
or consultants.
Yeah,
I think we might know the communities better too.
yeah, I think
'Cause you're in the community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like we'll know what we like. I feel like that, and I feel like good developers know how to take that information and use it instead of saying, "Oh, I guess you got to make your own game and find out." Like,
Just like for our podcast, like we know what we're going to talk about, we know what to talk about, but other people might think otherwise. You know?
Yeah.
they might want to exactly. So
That's why comments are so important.
Yeah,
says,
please.
And people
Wink,
that
wink.
don't write comments, like, even though I ask in every single video.
You know, I never
to
really-
And
comment.
like it if you liked it.
I never
Yeah,
really
it's like,
write
I need to
comments.
turn down the game because it's like
Yeah,
overdrawn.
sorry.
I never really write comments on YouTube videos.
Yeah, me neither.
I
like reading them though.
Yeah,
I
love
enjoy reading comments. I only like write comments if it's like either replying to somebody or like I think of something funny to say or something like relevant to say, especially if it's like, oh, I don't know if we're absurdly quiet now. I don't think the gain change was very wise.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's
Ugh.
such a huge jump.
I might have to edit that. I don't know. Well, we might keep it in. I'm sorry.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
but,
really matter. But like, what was I saying?
talking about comments on YouTube. And
Oh yeah, comments on YouTube. So if it's like, oh, if I have something to say, like to the YouTuber, like like they're confused about something, or like they specifically ask, oh, write in the comments, like how to go about this or how to do this because I don't know how to do it, or something like that. That's correct, right? On the mic.
Yeah.
It's on the circle.
Yeah, it's on the right one.
Up on the right.
Yeah.
But
so it's like if the YouTuber asks for like, oh,
Comments.
he's stuck on something, or he or she is stuck on something. So like write in the comments, like some tips on how to get around it or something like that. Like comments are helpful when they're not
hate.
When they're not hateful.
Yeah.
I only comment on stuff like if they, well, I only comment like I reply to people. You know, I hate when somebody try to tell me that black isn't white. Like, it is white, and that's what I like to comment on. I say, bro, you're wrong. I'm that kind of guy, honestly. If you have a different opinion than me, then I'm gonna be the extra dude. Not in real life though. I don't really care, but on the internet, I love to be that guy who's like, you're wrong, you stupid.
And that's what makes YouTube comments bad.
Yeah,
because
you're the people I hate.
You're
It's all
the
people
type of
who are
person I hate on YouTube.
Hey, the internet is what? It's not reality. At the end of the day.
What?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think
It's
you
our
need to
perception
change.
of
I think you
reality.
need to
It's not
change
though.
your-
Not?
No, it's not.
It's not how we see things.
No, it's not.
So if you
Some people hate on the internet not because they actually hate you, it's because they just want to. Like I just did. It's not in reality. I'm not like that, but I'm purposely just putting out the act. That's what I'm saying. Internet as a whole, there's so much more fake stuff than there is real stuff. Of course, there's and it gets tainted. There's news, but is it really the right news or is it the biased news?
But that's real
Right.
life.
Well, at least in real life,
So
like
technically,
you know,
the internet is real.
You know that I'm not.
Why are we saying the internet is real? Like the internet is real.
It's real.
No,
That's
not
what
as in no. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. Oh yeah, the internet's fake. I'm not saying that the internet is literally fake.
But stuff on the internet.
But I'm
Yeah.
yeah, the internet's clearly real. But I'm saying you know, you can't really take the like.
But that's,
can't
that's
take
the same with everything
you
else.
can't
in
take
life.
Everything on the internet is real, says Abraham Lincoln.
Exactly. You trust everything on the internet. Don't do that.
But you can't trust everything in real life.
Well,
So technically, the internet is kind of like real life.
not necessarily
one
because
day.
I'm trying to figure out a way to explain it. Because what I'm saying is not. I'm not saying don't trust anything in real life is the same as. Here's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say this. Me, I'm a commenter on a YouTube video. I say I hate you and I wish you could die. Do I really wish you could die, or am I just saying that? You know what I mean? Like
A lot
that's
of
the
people do,
difference.
though.
Some people do.
Some people do, but some people don't, and that's the part that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the part that says I love your videos and that might be genuine, or I hate your videos and that might be genuine. I'm talking about the people who are.
And that's the worst
what
kind
I'm,
of
That's
people.
what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
the
not
worst
saying
kind of
that
people.
exactly.
Like that's the kind of people that that make the internet, like especially YouTube comments. YouTubers complain about YouTube comments all the time, and they do stuff about the YouTube comments, but like there's like that's the kind of mentality that I wish would leave the internet, because yeah, you're anonymous according to the internet, but still you're still, you know, that's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool to the YouTuber, it's not cool to the commenter, it's not cool to everybody around you that is in that comment chain. It's not right.
I've never experienced that sense of power behind a screen.
Yeah, it's like
I still can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like even if somebody opens up a Q&A, I'm like on Twitter or something like that, and I'm like, you gotta check my grammar 3 times. Like it's
Yeah, same. They'll be like,
I don't want to be viewed as an idiot on the internet. Like it's not like internet
People
is
are-
not real life,
people
but
are
it's
harsh.
still.
That's what I was trying to say. It's like it's real, and of course in life there are people like that, but on the internet it's magnified. Because at the end of the day, you pretty much are anonymous on the internet. And if
But not
you were
completely.
to my face and said, "I wish you could die," then you're not anonymous anymore, right? But if you're some dude on the internet with the spam account, like you don't care what you say, like yeah, go die, drink bleach, like whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the internet has and is more tweaked or more fake than real life. That's what I was trying to say. Not
okay,
saying,
now that makes sense.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like not saying completely that internet's fake. But
And those kind of people need to like just stop, because it's not the YouTube community, like even it bashes on itself because of the comments, and YouTubers try to do something about that, like especially like they talk about it in their videos and then stuff like that. How did we get to this from video games? I mean, it still pertains to it.
Yeah,
relatively,
yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
here's what I feel. I feel like it's just what you expect. Like I I wouldn't see it any other way. Like, if you give somebody the power to make an account on YouTube, like, and not actually put their face on it, you know, not actually claim it as themselves.
I mean, I'm not saying that you had, like, I wish it could stop. Like, I wish that people wouldn't go and do that. I mean, I'm not saying
he's not saying that it's going to happen.
That it's never, that we should impose some restrictions so it will never happen again. But it, like, nothing like that. Like, people have the freedom to do what they want. But still, I wish that would stop.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I wish it would stop. I wish the extreme comments would stop for sure. Like, the go die. Those are really bad. Too.
Yeah.
Like, why would you say that? Like
dang, is it that serious? He just said he likes Twinkies.
Yeah. I really feel like
it's not that serious.
I really feel like it is never that serious for you to say that.
It's not that serious.
But it's crazy because some people say it in real life too, and it's like, why would you want somebody to die? Like,
I feel like some of those people would say it in real life though.
You think so?
Yeah, because I haven't like met the person, but I've seen some like incidents in like real life where it's like, whoa, chill.
I've never seen bullying. Like,
really?
Never seen bullying. Unless
we had a big debate about this last year.
Unless you talk about, I don't know. I guess I have, but I don't consider it bullying.
You kind of don't understand what bullying is.
I don't.
Have you ever been bullied?
No.
That's why.
It's because I feel like being bullied is like anybody can be bullied, of course, but I feel like it's like, even if you tried to bully me, you couldn't bully me. Like, no, because that's what I feel like.
That's more of you as an individual.
It's not, bullying and roasting is two different things.
No, I'm saying, but like, I feel like for you, okay, see, I don't want to say for you to get bullied it's your fault, because it's not your fault. Yeah, clearly. But I'm saying, I feel like for different people, like for myself, if you were to try to bully me, if you were to try to pick on me, like, I wouldn't take it as
you
that.
Wouldn't.
But that's just because of who you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying, like, you couldn't bully me, and I know there's other people like that, but there's people who could get bullied. And I'm not saying I'm not saying it's their fault for getting bullied. I'm just saying, like, that's just
that it's their.
I'm trying to find a word. Like,
yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find, like, it's not your fault. And I'm not saying you let it happen, but it's some word, like, you're like, I don't know. I really don't.
Okay.
Sensitive to bullying, or sensitive to...
I don't want to say you're too sensitive either.
No,
like,
I don't know. This is how this is. Okay. Sorry. I like to get inside people's heads. This is what I love. So the thing is about bullying, okay.
We'll get back to the video games in just a minute.
Yeah, because I have 3 video games I want to talk about. But anyway, thing about bullying is, like, okay, whenever you meet someone, you give them a little bit of power, you know?
All right, and why do you say that?
Because, let's say, I talk to you, right? Mm-hmm. In the beginning of our relationship, you know, we had an argument.
Oh, right.
See, what the problem is, I used to care too much about what everybody else thought. Now, I don't really care about what everybody thinks. I care what certain people think.
Yeah.
So, our friends have a certain amount of power on us, right? Mm-hmm. So I would be able to hurt your feelings more than someone that you just met would be able to.
Okay, I totally agree. All right, so now I know what you're trying to say.
So when you're getting bullied, this bully ends up having power. Not saying that you care about them, but what they say is affecting you.
Yeah.
So, like, for you, for instance, Jason, what other people think about you, you really, most of the time, you just don't care. Therefore, if a bully came up to you, you will be like, boy, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I get.
So literally,
you just like roast them or
that's actually a good way to. Okay, I get you.
So a bully actually couldn't bully you, and they wouldn't want to bully you because you're not letting them bully you.
Yeah.
So they would be unattracted to it, and they would move on to a different person who they can harass. They can see them get affected, and they can hammer on that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that
it's
works.
the reaction to bullying that is the worst part about it. Like, some people, just how they are, they have, not to say, like, they have, I wouldn't call it a short fuse, I would call it more, or like, easily...
Sensitive, just say sensitive.
Like, yeah, just sensitive.
There is levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they're easily affected by somebody else's opinion, or, and especially if that person is bigger and quote-unquote tougher than you, as in, like, the cliched high school bully.
I think the way you explained it, Ray, was good, because that is basically what... You couldn't bully me because sometimes I feel like I have more power than you.
Yeah,
like, you can't bully somebody who's got more power than you. So I feel like maybe I should have just said this. Like, if you're getting bullied, you probably... feel like you're less than them, so you're giving them that power. Or
especially if you feel insecure about
exactly. So if you're already insecure, you're already taking away your power.
Yeah,
and giving it to whoever's bullying you.
So you automatically assume that you don't have power in the first place. Because I used to be extremely insecure and I used to get bullied, but that's because I was like a nerd / geek in a certain community that didn't really accept nerds and geeks. So it's like I was automatically bottom of the food chain, and then people on top are like hammering on me, and it's like, oh snap. So the thing is, bullies, and like sometimes bullies are popular, and that gives them even more power because now they can affect multiple people,
right?
And they can affect how multiple people act towards you just because of who they are. So it's like it's like mental power. Also, we have different types of bullying. I've never seen somebody actually get physically bullied before.
Yeah, but
like the slam on the lock,
yeah,
your lunch money.
Even that kind of bullying, like after you're done getting hit, like. Well, actually, stuff like that.
That's
physical bullying is different only because
it's like, bro, you just punched me.
No,
like
what I was gonna say is like you could literally just tell the teacher, but I was like, you tell the teacher, and now he's really gonna bully you because what is the teacher really gonna do? Now, like, I feel like back then physical bullying was more prominent. Honestly,
but now it's
physical,
online bullying.
Now it's online and mental, but even if it is physical, like you will really get in trouble for physical nowadays, at least. But
do you think so?
Yes, I feel like because back then
it kind of depends
because they didn't back then, according to my dad and just older people, they didn't let you be like that, like be soft. I guess you want to call it. Like, oh, so you just got hit and you're not gonna hit him back? Of course they stopped fights, but I'm saying like. Nowadays I feel like if you tell like he's gonna be suspended. You don't think so?
Okay, so that is totally different. Not because it doesn't really have to do with the age, like in time. This is more of area. I'm gonna have to say that because I come from like Compton schools or it wasn't like extremely violent, but an act of violence there would not be anything like an act of violence at the school we go to now,
right?
You know, like
or even Wilson.
Yeah. So like, okay, if you get into a fight at our school now, you get expelled. It's
you're done. You're done.
It's automatic. You're out. The fight in my school, see you the next day. It doesn't, you know. It's
and
like
maybe, and see that's another thing. I feel like it does have to do with era, but some places haven't caught up yet. That I honestly feel like that. I feel like. If you're in the state of mind that here's the thing. The reason why I say that
it's situational.
The reason why I say that is because, I could definitely say back then, just in general, we're not talking about bullying right now. Being physical was like cool, like being physical was cool. Being tough was cool. Being soft was bad. Being weak was bad. Being gay was bad, There are these things. So if back then being gay was bad and now it's more acceptable, but there's places that still don't appreciate that, they're stuck in the past while everybody else is moving on. You know what I mean? So back then,
and then their perspective on geeks and nerds, quote unquote. So it's like now pop culture revolves around stuff that is like geeky and nerdy.
Exactly. So if you're still stuck on tough is cool, weak is not, and you're at your school and bullying is accepted kind of, then I would say that they're stuck in the way of where people are trying to go. That's why I believe that. That was my whole spiel on why I said that it kind of is age, because trends move and they change. So if you're still like thinking that tough is cool and weak is bad, and everybody else is like, no bro, we like Drake while you like the game. You see what I'm saying? Drake is soft, the game is hard. You like the game if you want to, but everybody likes Drake. You see the shift? Back then, what was it? NWA. Now who is it? Drake. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole shift.
Okay, I understand that. However, I think you're right in like a lot of ways, but I still think.
You still think it's area?
I think it's area plus era, because like
I could deal with that.
Because when you think about it, if we go to a school like my school, for instance, that I was just talking about, of course they would listen to the game, but they also listen to Drake, but they still act this way. So in the areas where these rules are kind of placed more heavily on like bullying and stuff, or like rules in general of like what you can or cannot do.
Yeah.
I feel like they've probably always been stricter areas on that in general, at least more strict than this other area, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this area would have never listened to the game anyway. So of course they listened to Drake now because they were listening to somebody else before. You know, if you understand what I mean. If you understand what I'm saying.
So I guess in conclusion, it's age and era.
Yeah,
a mixture of both.
I'm gonna say in like a little mix of like culture,
Okay.
because it's kind of like a cultural thing too.
Yeah, and then but culture revolves around age
And an era.
Yeah.
and era.
Yeah. So it's the same.
It's
Really.
the same thing.
So what did we just solve by talking about that? I literally. So
Well, this went from No Man's Sky to like some really.
I'm
deep
trying to figure
stuff
out
about-
what did we. So in conclusion, we just figured out that bullying. Were we talking about how bullying could happen, or where it
Yeah.
could happen, or why it happened? I know we talking about.
So we talked about bullying because we talked about the
Read the
comments,
comments.
which is kind of a form of bullying. Oh, I think that is
Yeah.
a form of bullying. Go die. That's
Well,
bullying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bullying.
certain comments.
And we got there from talking about how video games could get better.
Oh yeah, and community.
And we started about
Community comments. Community.
That's
You see, this
commu-
is why
communist.
Jason's puns are bad. Anyway, so we were talking about community, and I guess that led to comments because in the community you guys talk to each other. I thought
Yeah.
that was an animal. But anyway.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So in conclusion, guys, me and Ray know how to talk and talk and talk and not have a solution.
Yep.
All we know is what we said was intelligent, but we don't know where that intelligence
Where it ended
goes.
up, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have a job when I'm older.
I literally do not know what we just solved. Can we? Do you know? Like I'm trying to figure out
No.
what.
We didn't really solve anything. We just
No, not solve,
elaborated on something that we all kind
Yeah.
of understood.
I know, but we had a conclusion. We had age and era. What age and era? Like okay, that was about.
Agent Era changes the perspective on bullying and like especially like physical bullying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that.
we should
Yeah.
write a book about it.
Just know, guys.
Yeah, we should write a book about it.
Whenever me and Ray talk, expect to have no conclusion. Really, just know that.
Yeah, there's I don't think we ever
Have a conclusion.
we kind of have some type of compromise.
Yeah. Or
Actually, it's cool because there's more understanding on both sides
Yeah,
afterwards.
a good argument is meant to give understanding to both sides.
Yeah.
It's not to win; it's to make sure both is mutually
Mutual.
understood.
Yeah.
So, back to our original
Video
topic.
games.
Back to video games. I'm sorry about.
James was talking about
well,
Steam and how he couldn't afford anything and blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. So, No Man's Sky, is that the only game you were looking forward to?
Let's do one game apiece and then we'll circle back around.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this. I am really excited for Injustice 2.
I did hear about that.
It's coming out next year, 2017, and I am very excited for it because I loved Injustice, the first game, you know, Gods Among Us, because it was a mix of Mortal Kombat and DC superheroes. Like, how can you not love that?
Yeah.
It's an amazing game.
I like Injustice 2.
Like, and you know, I've
Get
watched.
it? Injustice 2?
Shut up.
Come on. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's a great game.
And just stop.
Just
stop.
You see how I laughed at his?
And just what?
And just stop.
Oh. How is that funny?
James said it.
Okay. I guess.
Thank you, Ray.
Anytime. But yeah. See, I need to get the newest, it's not really a new version, but with all of like the new characters added to it, I'm going to buy Injustice again because it's great. I liked all of the characters. The story. The
And I have your
story was
Injustice.
great. Yeah, he has my Injustice because he was upset because I was beating him, and then he was like, let me borrow it.
And
I let him
then-
borrow it. I came back and he destroyed me. So,
I hate losing, by the way, guys.
yeah,
Honestly.
he does not Take any L's. He doesn't believe in it.
Unless it's from...
It's if it's social L's, he takes lots of them.
Yeah, if it's social L's, but if it's L's that I can control,
Yeah.
no. But if it's like some other outside source, then
Especially-
I'm taking them.
Especially if it's physical.
Yeah. Oh no. All right, but continue
Yeah.
about Injustice.
So, I just loved it. The story was great. I actually really liked the Injustice story. Like, this is a spoiler, but Superman. So
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
The Joker kills Lois Lane, and Superman kills the Joker.
Wow, thanks for the spoiler.
Thanks, man.
It's literally in the very beginning, like literally just right there before you even start playing the game. It's like, okay, death.
Yay!
And then Superman goes rogue, and he begins controlling everything, and he tries to force other superheroes to join him.
Wasn't there a comic? There was a comic where Superman literally punches Joker in the chest and just his hand goes right through him.
I'm not sure.
I've seen
that sounds pretty accurate though. Yeah,
it sounds like something that could happen in the comic book.
You know, like somebody calculated it, and then if Superman actually punched you, he would vaporize you. He wouldn't actually like hit you. He would vaporize you.
that sounds about right.
Well, how boring would comics be if
Just
it was
every
like,
punch you threw was
everybody
or,
could vaporize.
or just if everybody was like real life
OP?
physics. Like
Oh,
all their backstories wouldn't even work. Like so somebody falls some acid. No, bro.
No.
You're dying.
You
So
get
every
hit by a
superhero
radioactive
that
spider.
fell in some acid will either die or have some messed up skin. Hey, something bad would happen to him.
The
Not
only-
look like somebody with abs and all that kind of stuff.
the only one that kind of makes sense to me,
Iron Man could work though.
of course, Iron Man,
Iron Man and Batman.
Every Superman that doesn't naturally, I mean, every Superman, what? Every superhero that doesn't naturally have powers, or actually unnaturally have powers, I
Yeah.
should say. But Superman, his kind of makes sense.
Yeah, his makes sense though. Only
because he's an alien.
Yeah, but not all of it makes sense. Like, he will be stronger, faster, he'd be able to jump really high.
Not roll, yeah, jump higher than normal. But I don't know.
I don't know,
how
it
high.
depends on the difference in
Yeah.
gravity. We'll have to look into
Isn't that crazy though? Like you could literally make a Superman. You just throw a baby out on Jupiter because they're heavy on Jupiter. Bring them back onto Earth, and that man gonna be jumping out, bro. It's just like on like the moon. Like if there's moon people, we would be like
superior.
We're just jumping on, like just jumping around.
Imagine if they just
dunked on it.
Exactly.
We will basically have super speed compared to them.
Exactly. So I mean, at the end of the day, if you want a super baby, you know what to do.
Technically, he would kind of be able to fly.
You think
right?
so? Well,
because when you think about it, if we go onto the moon and we jump, we stay in the air for a long time. So he wouldn't be able to necessarily fly. There would just be really long jumps.
It's kind of like the Hulk.
Yeah,
he can't really fly, but whoo,
Bro,
he might well be flying.
yeah.
If you could jump from one side of the world to the other, you're flying basically. I don't care what anybody. But the only thing is Hulk smart enough to calculate how high he jumps?
Yeah.
Bro, so there's actually a version of the Hulk where there's like a combination between Hulk and Banner.
I would see Marvel making a Hulk in control. That Banner is actually in full control.
Yeah, like the TV series Hulk and Agents of Smash.
I never watched.
I've never watched that. No.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
So
P.S. Ray loves comic books.
yeah, I do. If you guys haven't been able to tell by now, but
He's wearing a Marvel shirt right now.
Yeah, I know. The Hulk can actually be like sensible, like, and be able to talk and everything like that. So a lot of
I'm
the
sorry
times,
about that crater I left behind. I mean, it was
Can you
just a
imagine
meteor. It
after
wasn't my
every time
feet.
he jumps,
Yeah, I know.
he has to say sorry. Sorry, Hulk.
Hulk, sorry, bro.
Oh.
I'm kind of surprised. Can you imagine, dude? I had a nightmare about the Hulk one time because it's like if he was real, what do you do?
Because even if be his friend,
yeah,
you can't bully him,
bro. Even if you were his friend, there's a 90% chance that he could accidentally kill you.
Yeah,
he could just trip and fall on you and you're dead.
You can't give him handshakes. You can't hug him.
Exactly. What if he gets excited?
No high five. I wish he would give you a high five. He's gonna throw you across. You can't do anything fun with him. You can't swing with him. What can you do fun with him?
I think there's a comic strip, just like a fan written comic strip of like Hulk in a natural like habitat, like just naturally living like trying to live like a normal human being.
Interesting.
And failing majestically.
Sits in chair dies.
Chair explodes.
Yo,
He gives a high five and he flies across the room.
I don't think I would want to be a superhero. I'd have superpowers, but I don't
Be a
want
superhero? That's hard.
I don't want people to know I have power. Like,
That's a death sentence.
because I'm pretty sure the government, like, it's no exaggeration. Like, they would literally try to get you. I feel like, regardless,
Yes,
right?
why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't? I feel like that is the one thing that comic books always have right. When the government knows you have powers, you run, because that's what's gonna happen. Because they're gonna be like, oh, so you have speed? Come here, man. Come here.
Let me experiment. I mean, give you cake.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's gonna happen. So, but you couldn't. Myself would. You know how I tell people a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to keep a secret.
Yeah, you can't be a superhero because everybody would know your secret identity.
Yeah, I would be like Tony Stark.
Like you'd be like, I shouldn't be telling you this, but check this out, and you do some like telekinesis stuff.
But I feel like the best superpower to have is what's that thing called? Not telekinesis, but like the thing with the mind where you
Telepathy?
Mind control?
Not mind. Well, it might be telekinesis. How you could like
telekinesis
that
is
basically
moving something with
your mind. So I can move myself with my mind. I can move myself. Yeah, it's like the
telekinesis is OP.
It's very
telekinesis is better than telepathy in my opinion.
Yeah.
I almost said telepathy.
If you have telekinesis, can't you do that also? Maybe.
No.
Wait, telekinesis is what? Is specifically
telekinesis is moving something because kinesis.
It's just
kinetic.
Moving. It literally means mind movement.
It's just move. Oh,
so you go like this. It's like the Force.
Technically, dang. What was that one movie? Was it The Apprentice?
Star Wars?
Yes. The Apprentice was the one with the magic dude.
Yeah.
I love that movie only because it's this part in the movie where they I don't know if you know it though. You probably don't because I'm talking about the soundtrack.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's this part in the movie where he's inside the basement thing, or not basement thing, but then he's like all these sparks come out and it's like all these lines or whatever. And my favorite song from One Republic comes on, and I think it's Secrets. And that's why I like that movie. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to One Republic.
My favorite
One Republic, if you're listening to us, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
If you really are listening to us, don't you have other things to do?
Yeah.
Make some music. Do your job.
Continuing on video games, what do you have anything else to add about Injustice?
It's gonna be great. But I'm kind of interested to see because I watched a little. I didn't want to watch any of the gameplay because I kind of like waiting, then finding out for myself. Well, from the trailer, it looked sick. Have either of you seen the trailer?
Mm-mm. I haven't kept up with that.
Yeah, so like, it's like they're normal and then fighting, right? And then they get like this boost, and like they get like new armor, and it's like they start just going ham, and it's like, whoa, chill! You guys are already OP. Like this is the last thing you need. So that's what I'm just really excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. I love fighting games.
For me, I don't really have anything except for the typical NBA 2K17. But come on,
like what?
What do you expect me to like? Basketball games and football games. So thank you.
Is there a new Assassin's Creed coming out besides the movie?
I haven't heard. Oh, I do like Assassin's Creed, but yeah. Shout out to the people making the movie. The trailers don't look bad. So
they don't look bad, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep my hopes up because I heard the Warcraft movie was terrible.
Yeah, it seems like when there's a movie made based off of a game, it just never works out.
Not really.
Yeah. So
it seems like a good concept, but you saw how pixels turned out too.
Yeah,
I just feel like you
actually didn't mind.
Why would you do like to make a movie out of a game is worse than trying to make a movie. Well,
a game out of a movie.
Oh, hold on, because which one's worse or harder to do? Movie off a book or a movie off a game? Because they both are really long.
Movie off a book or a movie off a game?
Because the book are really long. It's so much information, and the game is so long. But I think
the book version of anything is the best. But that's like the starting point. So, but what people usually do, like, let's take the Harry Potter series. Yeah. Okay, so for the Harry Potter series, they made the movies. And then the video games were based off the movies, not the actual books. So when you play an inaccurate version of the book in the first place, but so they already are making the game off of the movie because it's easier.
Yeah,
it's easier to make the game off of the movie
than to make the
game off of the book.
Okay, so you're saying that the original work is always better than the
original work is always the best.
So would you say that because the manga is always better than the anime, or the comic book is always better than the superhero movie?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's the director's interpretation is different from your interpretation of the book, and that's what makes it. That's half of it, and the other one is the obvious inaccuracies.
See, the thing
I feel like it only works with books though. Sometimes. Like it 100% might work for books only. The fact that the original is better than the work. I mean,
have you read some mangas that you think the anime was better?
Oh my god, yes,
for sure.
You know what I mean? So like that's for books. I think so because just books are longer. If you're reading a comic book, it's not that long. I mean, some are really long, but generally books are longer. Especially the Harry Potter series. Like what? How many books is it? 8, 7?
It's 7 books.
Come on, man. You're gonna make
Well, 7 books plus a couple others.
And,
See,
yeah.
the difference is, okay, so like with the book, at least for me, I visualize everything. I love it so much. Like going into a book, I create an entire world, and this is how I picture it.
Oh yeah, like
That's the thing about books, though. That's
that's
for
the thing.
everybody.
that's
Yes.
the point of books.
So
Like,
that's the thing, books versus manga. So books, you don't see, you're seeing things how you really want them to look.
Right, and then the manga
Is already drawn out for
Yeah, and mangas and comic books are already drawn out. Are mostly pictures.
Yeah. So when they try to make a 20 to 30 minute episode based off of one particular comic. Now I'm not gonna say comic book, but I'm gonna say like the actual one issue.
Yeah.
Because that would probably be equal to one episode in an anime.
Right.
You know, they can kind of extend it, make it better. Now you're also hearing how they sound.
Yeah.
You know, you're not seeing it from you're seeing it from someone else's view, but it's more of a view than actual manga.
And with a comic book, especially because you're already seeing somebody else's perspective on how they look, how they might talk, even, and stuff like that. So you already kind of know what the show version at least would look like. So then when you watch the show, it improves the experience because you get all of the information. You get the sound and the visuals, like moving visuals, instead of still images and just words. So it improves the experience higher. But like with the book, you're making a movie inside of your head. So like what I've noticed is I've read the entire Harry Potter series before I started watching the movies. And then after I watched the movies, because after I knew how the characters as interpreted by the director, I saw the characters and how they talked and what they looked like. When I went back and read the books again, then I played the movie a little bit differently, but I had their voices in my head.
Okay.
Instead of having the voices that I've created, I have their voices that have been created already, and I think that makes it better because you get the book experience, but you still get the voice and the image of the actual characters. So,
which is really interesting.
If you guys have read a book that wasn't as good as a movie or adaptation, then leave it in the comments below. Because now that I think about it, I actually haven't read a manga that was worse than the anime. Because I read this one manga, and it's 200 and something volumes. You know? No chapters, not volumes. That's a lot. 200 something chapters.
I was about to say, dang, they are successful.
Yeah, it's 200 something chapters, and like you can't fit all that in a 13 episode manga.
Yeah,
and that's the thing about original comic work or original manga work. It's no real limit, you know, because it's easier to make than it's easier to produce than you have to pay somebody to animate, pay somebody to make the sound, pay somebody to get the voice actors, pay somebody to do this. It's all these little things that you have to do other than just doing what you always been doing your whole time. So I take that back. I've never read a manga that was worse than the adaptation.
Do you know what? It might be dependent upon how long the series is. When you really think about it, especially for like anime, because when you make anime, you don't, or like any type of TV show or anything that's going to be a series, you don't know if it's going to last.
Yeah.
So they might try to fit more into it than necessary. If you understand what I'm saying. So like, let's say there are just like 10 volumes in one.
10 volumes or 10 chapters?
10 volumes.
Okay, 10 volumes.
You know, so like just what I was thinking, or like from what I said earlier, I would automatically assume that one volume equals one season.
Okay.
And then each issue equals one episode. However, if they don't know for sure that the anime will last, they might try to fit 2 volumes into one season, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And another thing is with the fact that books may be better than movies or the adaptation 100% of the times. First of all, it's all subjunctive. This is our opinion.
Subjective.
Subjective. Whatever.
Not subjunctive.
Subjunctive, subjective, submarine.
Stop.
Why do you always laugh at his jokes?
Because he's James.
Okay, anyway.
That's a reference to my previous joke, so.
Yes, anyway, yeah, it wasn't funny to me.
I don't care about your opinion.
Okay, now I'm sad. But anyway, the point here is... I'm triggered. The point here is, you know how there's like, you know, a book you've read and you're like, this is my favorite part of this book.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Then it doesn't get into
And
the
then
movie.
Exactly, because the director, he has his favorite part of the book.
Yeah.
But he has to assume also what the audience's favorite part is, you know? It might not be your part. You might be the select few who don't get their favorite part of the book. I mean,
But then there's always one. There's like, okay, Prisoner of Azkaban, the movie, was such a disappointment to me.
Jesus
because I loved, like, that was my favorite book out of the entire series is Prisoner of Azkaban, right? Because Sirius Black, he was the main character, the main antagonist for most of the book versus, you know, Voldemort. That was the one book that deviated from all the other ones. So, but the way that they portrayed it, I mean, the way they did the scene in the Shrieking Shack, like that whole scene was good. That was relevant to the book. But they kept Sirius up at the top floor of the terrace. Well, like they kept him in a cage at the very top of the castle instead of Flitwick's office, like he was supposed to be, like in the book. And that's kind of relevant because it's only... I'm trying to remember the movie now. Yeah, so it's Harry and Hermione flew Buckbeak up to the window, and then they switched off Buckbeak and Sirius took off. But I mean, I don't know, it's just inaccuracies like that such a big jump from like the top terrace from Flitwick's office. I mean, I guess it improves like ambience and like the attitude, like what is that term? The tone. Yes, the tone of the scene.
Yeah, I said something right without James bashing me. Yay.
The tone of the scene is changed if the area is changed, of course. So I mean, if the portrayal of an office is not the tone that you want to go for, then I guess the top floor of a windy day, it's raining, and Sirius is like up against the bars, like save me, like stuff like that. Like that's different. Like, but then it carried over to like the Lego sets, and it carried over to the video games, so stuff like that. So it was more inaccuracies than there was accuracy. So
it's kind of like that game Telephone.
Oh yeah,
how you guys put that? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think
you're spreading inaccuracies. Stop.
I think my conclusion is, it might be true that the book is always better than the movie. Might be. It might be true. I don't see it.
You know why? It might always be true because you see it the way you want to see it.
Yeah.
And when you see a movie, you see it the way someone else wanted to see it. Therefore, you're always going to think that the book was better because the book, like all of the visuals, all of like the people who were in it, all of the characters, they were how you imagined them.
Yeah.
You know? Because I know personally, I'm bad at making characters, so I cast the people in my mind, and then those actors get into the book. Like, I don't know why.
That's funny. I have a friend that does the same thing. Like, he reads a book and he's like, these are the best actors that could play these characters. So yeah, that's interesting that you do that. Like, I've never personally done it, but I mean, I visualize certain people, like similar, like to their description or something like that. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Have you ever read like the Hunger Games trilogy?
I've not read it. No.
There's this one character.
I know, Crucify Me.
named Hey Mitch. For some reason,
Hey, Mitch.
I always picture Hey Mitch
That's
as
Jason. That's me.
no,
Okay.
as Billy Ray Cyrus. I have no idea why. No idea
Miley
why.
Cyrus' dad, huh?
Yes.
That's
Could he
funny.
sing?
No.
Was he
Hey Mitch was a drunk.
Hey.
He was a drunk. And I'm like, I've never seen Billy Ray Cyrus act drunk. So I'm like, I don't understand why I chose
You
him.
visualize
Maybe
it.
it's because of the physical aspects that
Yeah,
the author
probably.
described. I'm like, that's Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you just change the hair color a little bit. You're Billy Ray. But yeah.
It's interesting. Like, I kind of do that subconsciously, but it's sometimes inaccurate to the actual description. So here's an example. I mean, we're kind of going over time here, but here's an example. Like, there's a series called the Talon series, and that I enjoy reading, and there's a character in it. And the thing about the Talon series is that for some reason I always listen to a dude named Eden. Like, I only listen to his music while I'm reading this book. So I visualize one of the characters as I would imagine Eden looks like according to his sound, like what he sounds like.
Interesting.
So based on his voice, I make a character out of that, and I put that character in as one of the characters.
It's very interesting.
That is, like, I just, like, while I was reading the third book, I just realized that. Like, I do that subconsciously. So, it's so weird, like, that I do that.
You know, reading, to me, it helps you learn more about you.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's crazy what your mind does while you're reading that you don't even notice until you legit think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I've noticed that I'm really good at visualization. Like, I realized this a while ago. That's why my rap name is Visual. And also, I wanted to give people a visual while I was rapping. So each of my music, because I was gonna say music videos, but anyway, I was gonna try to make a music video to show them what I was visualizing while I was making this song.
Okay.
You know, so like that way they can hear the song from my perspective, see what I'm thinking from my perspective. But yeah, I think it's really cool.
I can't agree or
Really?
disagree because I don't read a lot.
You don't
I
read
think
a
you
lot.
should.
But when I do read,
You drink Dos Equis.
Boom. Man, I think you should. You're an interesting kid, but you don't know it.
I do know I'm interested.
No, you
boy.
don't.
I don't.
You know nothing about yourself.
I know that I have a great barber.
Oh, hey, it's like my friend.
What's that?
This is a math book. We're sitting next to a bookshelf. And
You mean in our studio that we're
yeah,
in right
there's
now?
a bookshelf in our studio.
Yeah.
And there is a math book that I had, and it's called Life of Fred. And by the
Interesting.
cover, it's like it's badly drawn, but it's purposely badly drawn.
Poorly
and
drawn?
Because it's
poorly drawn.
uses shit.
Hey, I finally get to correct James. Can we add a clap effect? Can you do that for me?
I'm not going to take the time to edit that.
He's gonna edit out that you even said that.
James
No,
can never
I'll
get
keep it
correct.
in. I'll keep it in.
Yay.
Can you imagine?
How much time are we at right now?
We have just enough time to go to our game, so yeah.
Guys, we're back from our commercial break.
That wasn't a
it
commercial
wasn't a
break. I
commercial,
was gonna edit it.
but
Okay, so our game today is Google Feud.
dun, 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 dun.
That's John Cena's theme.
It's the same thing.
Whatever.
Dun, dun,
Like the point of that thing is to give people hype, and aren't we hype after that?
Yeah, we're hyped.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's your turn, Ray.
yeah.
It's your turn to. Okay. whatever, man. You, gang, gang, gang. How do you play this?
Gang, gang.
All right. So now that we know, okay, no, we don't actually know how to play yet.
I don't know. I definitely don't know how to play. But
Okay.
you've seen people play it, right?
Yeah, I know how to play.
Okay.
Okay, so we pick a topic. So there's 4 categories. There is culture, people, names, and questions. Now the purpose of Google Feud is that it will give us a part of a Google Google search, and we have to guess what Google will autocomplete that question.
Oh, interesting.
So it's an interesting concept. I enjoy it. All right. So what category should we do? Culture, people, names, or questions?
Let's go with culture.
Culture. Culture. How does Google autocomplete this query? Cars are too.
I would say expensive.
You spelled it wrong.
I spelled it wrong.
He spelled it with a C.
Expensive.
That's probably not it though. Honestly.
That's it.
Oh, it is. Okay, so that was the second one on the list. It's played just like Family Feud. So imagine that. In
Oh
your head.
yeah. So you just say it,
Yeah.
or type it in this situation.
So that was 9,000 points. Cars are too.
Oh wait. Sorry.
We got expensive. Already.
Cars are too dangerous.
Dang.
There has to be one. There's always somebody like that in the world. Knew it.
There it is.
There's always
Number
somebody
8.
like that, you know. All right, James.
All right, cars are too. I'm gonna be basic and say fast.
I was thinking.
Me too. I was thinking fast.
Watch that be like
Cars are
number
too
one.
fast.
Ooh.
Oh, it's number
5.
5.
Okay,
Cars are
okay.
too fast.
All right, Ray. Back to you.
Wow, we're actually killing it this first round.
Yeah. Watch me get the first.
I wish we could show you guys this screen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's work on that. But anyway, cars are too. Nah, that's too.
Yeah, man.
What?
What would?
Can you, cars are too. Dang, this is some.
This is hard because I'm surprised that they're
Okay,
actually
let's
10.
do cars are too. I want to say boring or plain. You choose which one you want to put on there. I think.
Boring.
Say plain instead.
I want to say boring. X.
Okay.
It's one guess down. We have 3 guesses.
Okay. I don't want to say slow, but I'm thinking it. But cars aren't too slow now.
Hey, but some people might type that in. Cause like some.
Slow. I mean, we still have 2 guesses to fall back on.
Yeah.
Try it.
Okay, go. It's not. It's not gonna be it.
I don't think it's gonna be it either.
James.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think, James?
Cars are too. Huh.
See, this is hard. There's so many. Cars are
Yeah.
too.
This is a lot.
Manual, automatic.
Oh. Nah.
Cars are too.
It's kind of hard because I think we might have to guess the exact word. Family Feud, if you say a word that's kind of similar, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Cars are
The cars are too.
Maybe
cat-
like too advanced. Because, some older people might think like there's too many new doohickeys in these
Cars are
automobiles.
too complicated.
Complicated.
That
there
might
we
be
go.
one.
Complicated. I spelled it right?
Yeah.
I'm terrible at spelling.
Ooh,
It's the
number
first
one.
one. It's the first one. A.
Okay.
Complicated. Wow, we're actually destroying
Dang,
it
is
right
that kind of
now.
sad that that's the number one?
I think so.
I'm gonna say slow.
Yeah, let's say slow. Go for
X.
X.
Letter X. So we have 1 guess left.
Okay. Let's really think about this one. Cars are too.
We got the top 2 though.
Yeah,
Number 5
definitely
and number 8.
Cars are too. Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I was gonna say high maintenance, but to me that's a lot.
That's a lot of yeah. I don't want to say dumb, stupid. I want to say just cars are too.
Cars are too weed.
Cars are too Jason. Cars are too.
Potato.
I think that's it.
Okay, let's try them.
Potato.
Potato.
I think you found it out. Oh.
No. Mainstream.
Too mainstream?
Big. Expensive in Australia.
That's so specific.
What?
What?
Heavy.
Heavy,
Complex.
and powerful were the most that we.
Complicated and complex are pretty much the same thing, though.
Hey,
Just different words.
let's do one more. Cause that was actually okay. Let's try people. You wanna do people?
People.
Yes.
People. People.
I'm too fat
To walk.
To walk.
Haha.
Okay,
I should get all of these, right?
Question is,
Too fat to have a girlfriend?
I'm too fat to
Blank.
blank. I'm gonna walk.
It has to be walk, right? At least one of them. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, we got
Number 6.
Okay.
Six.
Okay. I'm too fat to run.
Oh, what? X.
Okay, now we got it.
Sit?
No.
No, no.
I'm too fat
Fat people
to.
can sit. I'm sitting right now. What am I too fat
I
to
want to
do?
say get out the house because I know it has to be one of those that are just long and specific. I'm too fat to walk to the nearest 7-Eleven.
To get the remote.
I'm too fat to move. Wait, should we do it? You think so?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a good one though.
It is.
Yes, it is.
There's number
I'm
7.
okay.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Guys,
What is number 1 then?
I'm too. I bet it's something so funny.
Ride an ostrich?
Hey, low key, you
Wait.
can't ride a horse.
Well, what if
What's
fat
that?
people think I'm too fat to fit in a bathing suit? You don't want to say
They're all
that.
kind of long.
Yeah, I'm too fat to
I'm gonna just say fit.
fit. No, fit where? No.
Fit in a car?
Exercise. I'm too
I
fat to exercise.
was thinking exercise too.
Please be one. It has to be one.
I always spell exercise wrong. I don't know why.
Exercise?
Yeah, I always put a C after the X.
Okay.
Number 5. Wow.
Jason
okay.
is on a roll, bro. Okay, I'm too fat to.
I'm upset. I should know this.
I'm too. You're not even fat, Ray.
I have titties.
Okay. So do girls. That doesn't mean they're fat. Not all girls are fat just because they have titties, man. Anyway.
What about guys? Actually,
Anyway.
there's also because of hormonal
I'm too
imbalance.
fat, too.
Not for me specifically, but for some guys. Anyway,
I'm too fat to.
The potato. Potato has to be like the one that we guess when we don't know anything.
Okay, I'm too fat to.
eat healthy. I'm just playing. I'm
So
saying
go on a diet? I feel like that might be one though.
Go
No,
on.
wait. Before you put it in, Ray, do you think we should use that one?
no,
No.
because that's not an excuse not to go on a diet. It's the reason to go on a diet.
But people say I'm too fat to exercise.
Yeah, that's.
No, because you literally, if you're so fat that you can't move, how can you exercise? It's literally, well, not literally impossible, but it's hard.
I'm too
So-
fat to. But I'm surprised run wasn't one of them. I'm too right to.
Hey, fat
Lay
people are
down?
fast.
No, lay down.
Lay down?
No, bro, they can lay down.
They could roll.
Getting
too.
up is the problem. I'm too fat to get up.
Yes, that might be one. To get up, please be one.
X2.
Oh my god, this is hard.
I know.
This is fun.
It is.
I'm too fat to.
Oh my god.
Flop.
I'm too fat to diet. I feel like it has. I feel like diet. Wait,
I want to
You
go
wanna just
diet.
Try it?
it's not gonna be one. 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 I promise you, it's not. And I'm gonna feel bad. No, but what was it?
Be a hipster.
What? Why is that the number one answer? Why is that?
Be a hipster shirt. Beloved. Cosplay. White front to back.
Oh my god.
I'm too fat to date. I was thinking of that, but I was thinking I'm too
Be
fat
in the
to
car
have a
by
spouse.
myself.
To be in a
Okay.
car by yourself. Wait. How are you?
as in like you're.
You need
I'm
other
too
people to
fat
balance
to
on
be
the
a
other
hipster.
side?
Or
Internet, you
even
win.
there's nobody to fit in the car because you're. Wait. Oh yeah, probably. I don't even know.
I don't know.
That is.
I feel so
okay,
bad.
guys. Let's do one more.
This is so fun.
I want to get at least 5. All right,
Okay.
guys. We're playing this Google Feud once again, and basically, it says something like, "How would Google autocomplete this?" Because when you type in something on Google, it has a list of things that
Yeah.
it might finish it for you.
Why are you re-explaining it?
Cause you didn't really say that. You just
I
said
didn't.
you didn't say that like that. You just said autocomplete. Like at first I didn't know what that was. I was
Oh.
like, what do you mean by autocomplete? But now I know like the thing where
Yeah.
the list is listed. The list.
It's listed.
Autocomplete is hilarious, bro.
Autocomplete.
Bro,
is
it really
pretty funny.
is
Have you
so
seen
much-
screenshots of autocomplete? This is
Hey,
hilarious.
you seen the ones like there's
Type
a
in
black guy
YGR.
and it's like in my house in the window, like oh my god. Okay, let's go with I feel
Okay,
like-
so we did culture and people. So we do names and questions. Do one from names and one from
Want to
questions.
try to do both? I think
Yeah, we have.
might as well. It's only 2
This
months.
is a really long-
Oh, Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, definitely.
I spelled it right?
yeah. Bruce Lee.
Ooh, Lee.
Willis.
Ooh, number 2.
Willis.
Please don't spell it wrong, James.
Uh,
All right, so this one says Bruce, and we're just putting the names.
Would it be
Bruce
cheating to
Wayne.
go into Google?
Bruce Wayne was
No.
number 9. That's kind of interesting.
Who's the
Bruce
first one?
Banner?
Oh, Bruce Banner. Number 10.
Bruce Jenner?
Oh, of course, number 1, bet. No,
Yeah.
Number one, of course.
I don't know.
I think Bruce Willis, but I don't know how to spell his name.
I think it's just Willis, right?
Willis?
Yeah.
That doesn't look right.
Enter.
Oh, that is
Number 4.
Yeah.
Guys, we
Number
have
4.
What is it? 5.
5. We have 5.
Bruce.
And Bruce.
Try Bruce. Actually, don't try Bruce.
Bruce.
Jenner.
You already did that.
Wait, hold on. But it also pertains to other people. Like if one was Donald and it was Donald Trump, but it was also Donald Trump's wife, Donald Trump. So I'm gonna say transition.
That's a little specific.
Like
I don't think people care that much.
people do care. And I spelled transition right.
You have
Okay.
to press transgender.
Okay, Bruce Wayne's birthday. Bruce Wayne's powers. Bruce Wayne's
Parents.
Wait, Bruce Wayne's net worth. No, I don't know.
Bruce
People do care.
Lee Net.
Don't.
I don't know. I'm
Oh,
scratching
Bruce
for-
Lee movies.
Oh yeah. Smart. That's smart. Oh.
Nah. I think this one's gonna be like purely last names. Okay. What are other famous Bruces?
Yeah, it might just be names. I don't know a lot of Bruces.
Yeah, me neither. Wayne Banner. These are the only ones I knew.
Wayne Banner, Willis, Lee
Alright,
Jenner.
let's think of a last name in our head and just go for it. I say Bruce Paul. How about you, Ray? Whatever last name we think.
What are all of the common last names?
Bruce Anderson? It has to be somebody famous though.
What does that mean? Anyway,
Okay.
Smith is a common last name.
Bruce Smith has to be one of them. If it's not, then we took L's this round. Okay, we did. But
Bruce Springsteen. Oh, Springsteen! Why am I... Bruce Willis movies?
Oh, Bruce
Springsteen tour, Bruce Rondon, and Bruce Campbell. I don't know who Rondon and Campbell were, but yeah, Bruce Willis movies, that's what I was gonna guess next. But I was gonna originally say Bruce Willis movies, but since Lee was higher up on the list, I
yeah,
said Bruce Lee
that's
movies.
his logic. Yeah, but I
Okay.
think we're gonna have to.
Wow, we got
We got a lot this round.
290. Okay, let's do one more. We got time for one more.
Ooh.
Do we have time for one more?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do people talk? No, breathe. Oh, we could do. Okay,
This is a good one.
let's try talk. No, I feel like people do search it up though. Why
Yeah.
Why do people breathe? I think breathe is one of them for sure.
Love also.
So do breathe or think maybe I don't know. You could try it. Okay, yeah.
Love isn't
breathe,
there? Wow.
Breathe. Do breathe. Why do people breathe
Breathe. That's it.
or suck? Okay, why? We just use 2.
Guesses.
Just do why do people suck? That has to be one. There's always people like that, right? Okay. What?
Let's look. Okay.
Wow.
Yawn.
Yawn, snore, cheat, lie, smoke, fart, cry, bully, stutter, hate, hastily.
We failed miserably.
Okay, let's try that one again. Questions. Okay, questions.
Oh, I guess you have to refresh.
no, there we
you're
go.
good. Okay.
What's the deal with airplane food?
No. What's the deal with?
Well, that's
It's a common joke.
yeah. Plain food.
Not there.
Wow, it's
what's
not
the deal
there.
with people? Humans. Donald Trump.
What's the deal with Dorothy?
Who's Dorothy?
I don't know. I just
Imagine it's there.
What's the deal with global warming? I don't know. These are very specific.
What's the deal with cancer?
Try it.
What's the deal with death?
Death, maybe.
I'm gonna put P.O. pool.
Okay, yeah, well, I don't even know. These questions are hard.
Yeah, they're really hard.
What's the deal with potatoes?
Okay, let's just go for it.
PotateBros.
What's the deal with
Airline.
Airline. I'm sorry. We didn't say airline. We said airplane. Excuse me.
Okay, what? What's the deal with gluten? What's the deal with cicadas? Yeah, what is the deal with cicadas?
what
That's
are cicadas?
Exactly. Cicadas are like insects,
They're
right?
like cockroaches, but worse.
Only reason I know what they're kind of like is because of Pokemon. What's the deal with Hamilton?
What's the deal with Ovaltine? What's the deal with lemonade?
What?
Kelly and
Yeah,
Michael.
we were not
Airplane
going to guess
peanuts.
any of these.
Gluten. Blueberry. Bangs.
Whatever that says.
Whatever that says. Okay. Next round questions. We'll try this again. Will my dog eat my homework?
Definitely. What?
Oh.
Homework wasn't there?
Well, pets, bird, birth. No.
Will my dog eat my
Ding.
my ding ding?
Will my dog eat my cat?
Okay,
Wow.
will my dog
Okay.
eat my
Pet rat.
Pet rat.
Chickens, rabbit, bird, ferret, duck, rat, new kitten, baby, dead body.
What? People.
Dead body?
Why are you thinking about your own death?
We're trying again. Is there such thing as a
Unicorn.
Afterlife.
Ooh, that too.
Come on.
Oh, there's the troll jumping around.
Oh my god.
What?
I feel like it's
Why should be a
words, though.
hyphen?
Watch. Be like narwhals or like sperm whales.
Is there
sex
such
whales.
thing as a platypus?
It has to be. These are hard.
Yeah. It's a Y.
You spelled
It's
it.
a Y.
Yeah, you spelled it wrong.
Platypus.
Platy. Okay. Is there such thing as global warming?
What's something that you thought was real when you were younger, but then found
Santa
out
Claus.
it's not?
Is there such thing as
A
No.
Santa Claus.
no? No, a leprechaun. A leprechaun. A leprechaun.
That's a Satan Claus.
How do you spell leprechaun, bro? This is our longest podcast of all time so far.
Yeah.
I
got it.
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Why don't you just look it up on Google?
L-E-P
R-A-U-C.
L-E-P
R R
R
Oh, I was so close.
C-H.
Chan.
No,
No.
U-N.
U-N. Oh.
C-H.
A-U. A-U-N.
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 Okay.
There we go.
Green moon, black lion, $1,000 bill, tiger, pink dolphin.
No, that
snow
says
snake.
liger.
Liger. Oh, liger. Snow snake, $1,000.
This is...
What?
Okay, the difference
two-
is there's a dollar sign in front of this one, and there's not.
On the other one.
Wow.
A mini pig or ghost. We should have said ghost.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about ghosts.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we wrecked on all three except for questions for some reason. Oh, where'd the recording go? Okay, there it goes. So yeah, that just about wraps up the PotateBros podcast.
If you're here the whole time, thanks for staying. If you
I
left,
applaud you.
you wouldn't even know that we're saying
Yeah.
this right now.
Yeah.
But we love you anyway.
Like this video. It's not even a video. Like this
Audio.
The
Like this
podcast.
audio.
like this audio if you like the podcast. Thanks for listening.
Comment.
Comment,
comment.
subscribe to our Dark Horse Entertainment channel. It's finally up. And,
Finally up. You're on it right now.
And hopefully we'll have some really exciting stuff coming at you guys soon.
Oh,
and
yes.
we'll probably be live streaming our podcast sometimes
Yeah.
not, depending on how
Soon.
we feel.
Yeah.
That way you guys can interact with us.
We
as
need
well.
we need a real camera instead of my face cam on my computer. So.
Yeah, we'll be working on that though.
All in all, thanks for listening. My name is Jason Anderson.
My name is Raymundo Farmer.
And I'm James Kirshner.
And we're the PotateBros.
Say bros.
Heck yes.